Hey guys, Kyrie today on another YouTube video. How you guys doing? Don't mind the black bar at the bottom. It will fix itself when I put the game in borderless. It only looks like this because my game is in windowed right now. So, yeah, sorry about that. Either way, we're playing Graves. We're playing we're playing like the OG kind of build. Dark Harvest, Yumu, Collector, or Dominix. Feels pretty good. I do try a Stormers game later, so I'll be posting that in a couple days. But yeah, this build has always been a really good build to do on this champion, level 1. Um, Here I drop a ward here, just in case Poppy invades me, and when I pull this buff, I guess he's playing Poppy, and I've gotten cheesed by Poppies before, and it's a good champion to cheese on. They can always flash over this wall and play to cheese the Raptor camp, or they can come find me level 1, and it can go either way. Like, if I get caught off guard and he steals my buff, my game is slowed down by a lot. But, yeah. As for the build, yeah, we're playing the normal crit build. It's still very strong to do. Collector Rush is kind of whatever, I would say. Storm Razor Rush is also kind of really dependent on if you get BFs or recall. But it's really strong, though. I did try it. So, when you guys see the video, you'll see how strong it really is. And I don't know, IE Rush, not really real. I mean, maybe, but again, depending on if you get BFs or recall or not, it could be good. But usually, yeah, ideally you want to buy Yumu's, because it's a very good item to buy on this champion. It gives you movement speed. This champion needs to kind of catch up to champions. It's very slow, just like Kindred. Here we're trying to look to gank mid, so that's playing very up on the lane. As long as I line my smoke screen here, it should be a kill. And he ended up flashing away. And now I'm just chasing after him. There is a Poppy that is coming. We see Poppy. And it looks like Corky's out of here. And then this is happening, so now I have to respond to this. I just flash with the wall here. And I just go for this guy, because I think we're still fine in 2v2. Let me get the kill. And that guy just dies. So right now, this could have been a game where I can go Storm Razor first item. If I do end up getting a BFs or recall here, I can buy Storm Razor. So that's what you have to think about. But you can see I'm going to clear my camps, get my blue yoinked, and then I just have to buy Dirk. So thing is, another thing about the Storm Razor, just gonna bring it up because right now we're just gonna clear because we just did a gank and we just need to clean up camps, then play for our next respawn reds. You want to be Fleet Fork ideally when you play Storm Razor. It makes sense because the Energizer, it charges up when you're walking around and using dashes, right? It charges up faster. Here I get my blue yoink because this Poppy is a V word, but it's okay, I won't say it. Yeah, so if my camp didn't get yoinked here, I didn't get pushed off the map, I can buy a BF sword here. But sadly, yeah, it just fixed the black bar at the bottom. Feels bad. So we buy Dirk. Really good recall you can do over the BF sword. You can buy Dirk with 2-round boots. But I think with the strength of Storm Razor, or even buying IE first, I think buying the BF sword is probably honestly stronger. We see Poppy going to her top side. He's going to exit his top camps, just like I will. I think I'm planning to just do... The reason why I did my Raptors first, because I thought he might maybe Psycho contest for it. And here I'm just going to look to gank top, because my camp's bot side, there's only one camp up. I can't really invade. So I'm just going to do a quick little top play, then probably look to recall for tier 1 boots in pink. And we see Poppy skip the camp, gank top, gets a kill. What can we do? I guess we can report the guy real quick. This is jungle behavior. If you guys do that, I did get 2 good reports today. 2 people got taken down, so it was a good day. We're also up like 200 OP, but yeah, you guys can check out the stream. This game was a banger. Now we're clearing again. I'm thinking about doing dragon right now because it looks like their balling conditions are really bad. Their mid laner is nowhere to be seen right now, but Aurora is a lot stronger in a skirmish because of her big AoE ult. And my champ versus Poppy, Poppy in general, if you're not up against the wall to get E'd, like pinned to the wall, she's kind of weak, I would say. Champ kind of does nothing. So, yeah, Poppy kind of has to find angles to get those like E angles up a wall to be useful. While my champion just needs to farm and scale. That's just graze for you. And we're just doing dragon. It looks like I'm dying to do dragon now. Actually hurts. Get that, get out. Now the only thing I can do right now is just farm. I can't gank bot, can't gank mid. So I'm just gonna do all my camps here. That's just playing jungle. Sometimes you can always invade. Right now also, I'm in kind of trying just clearing a lot more. I'm not really invading unless I really need to. But yeah, recently I just farm, and see just how the game kind of plays out. I will try a bit more invading when I rank up in new accounts. And that account's purpose is just to make the game extremely volatile every game. So, you know, stay tuned for that kind of content. It will come in the next like week or two maybe. I'll start ranking up on other accounts. As of right now, yeah, we're just clearing. We got dragon. Game is good. We're stacking dragons. We did it pretty early, so that means it can be a dragon game. When I say dragon game, it means you do dragon pretty early to where you have soul at like 23 minutes, 25 minutes, which is pretty early. We try to see if there was something mid. There wasn't. We leave. Simple. And this is just what you do as a jungler. Even as a carry jungler. Here I'm picking that Poppy can be top. He was just mid. He does. Whatever. Can't do much about it. Now what I'm thinking about is, can I, well, after reporting this guy, obviously, can I invade his bot side camps? Because right now, most likely, his bot side camps are going to be up very soon. And he might play for grubs. So if he plays for grubs, I'm going to trade camps. And that's something you can think about. When an enemy team decides to do objective, and they do it where the other side camps are up, that's when you should try to yoink them real quick. Of course, the ideal play what the enemy drone should do is he should do the camps, clearing towards the objective, and then you have no play as the other drone. All you can do is maybe trade objectives, or you're just chilling, I guess, hoping for something good to happen. So here, I check if his camps are up, and I pulled them because this is the best play for me to do. I did my top side camps, I exited to bot side. I'm playing a carry jungler. These are all gold, so I need to farm. So I just yoinked this. And Poppy's gonna come try to defend the camps because that's what he should do. He ends up coming. That's okay. We made him force burn smites, which is fine. And we got some of the small raptors, so it's chill. We still made some profits. And now, what are we gonna do? We're gonna go clear camps. Again. And this is just typical Grace gameplay when you don't invade, because if you don't invade and you aren't able to like really punish the enemy jungler constantly, let's say because of winning lanes, or your matchup isn't like super hard winning, or you're not hard winning at all, then all you can do is just farm. But the easiest way to progress the game is to play for dragons. Here, I had to get my top side. I mean, he was first. I tried to see if I can make a play on the bottom side of the map. I couldn't. And then here, you know how I was talking about how like maybe something can happen. Little enter here. Get the kill. It's chill. Now we recall. We got lucky that this guy ran it down. So, feels good. About Yumu's here. buy pink, swap to red trinket. I like to swap to red trinkets somewhere around 10, post like 10 to 12 minutes. I'll swap to it a good amount of time. Now here we're going to clear our camps. And we're going to think about playing for dragon and try to respond to any play that we can follow. We see a balling TP happening here, so we're running to the play. This guy is just completely trolling. Nobody knows what he's doing. Now we see Zoe here, just trying to see if we can get a kill. We pop the red trinket to know if there's any wards. We drop a smoke screen on top of his head. We get a kill. Nice. And then here, what I do here, this will earn us a dragon. So if I don't touch this wave, it will just be neutral, right? But if I push in this wave, I will see where people can be, right? Because someone has to catch this wave, right? So I push this wave to play for the dragon. Now my Relia can come play for this wave because he might have like lost or half the wave. He might get the cannon, but like honestly, who cares? We go, we push, we go here, and we play for the dragon. We just go inside it. Here I tried to force kill Poppy. I think the ult was really bad, but forcing his flash is really good because Poppy, the only way for him to get like a surprise play is like flashing you towards a wall, right? Or like a random flank. But flash is like definitely the easiest way for him to get onto you, especially a champion who's the guy has Scoobers on Poppy. He's just trolling, right? He's for fun. So forcing flash for flash there is better for me. Like me having flash down is whatever compared to a Poppy having flash down. And here, I think Poppy can be here. He should be here. So I smoke screen like this. Honestly, me eating to this wall is really stupid of me. That's whatever. I think my Roka played this better, where he should just ult, but you know, it's chill. Chill 1-for-1. We're up 2 dragons right now. Next dragon 18 minutes. Oh no, 16 minutes. Then we would be soul right after that, so playing for dragons OP. Those guys are just arguing about Morgana. If you guys didn't know, if you ever played Morgana, you should decide your points max based off enemy champions. If you didn't know, versus Nautilus has Morgana. If you only have 1 point in your E, if Nautilus E's, your shield will get 1 shot. So what you do is you put 2 or 3 points in E, and then boom. My topper is just trolling. This is just a free kill, but he plays it the worst way possible. And here I got played by Zahen. That was pretty balanced, I would say. We're a cringe champion. That's okay. Go collector. We're not expected to do damage against champions who are already buying some armor. It is what it is. But collector is good versus the rest of their comp. That's the reason why I'm buying it. Once I buy the last whisper, I'll do damage versus the armor champs. Like, you should never buy last whisper second on Graves. No cope. Don't cope in the comments. Collector is a very good item on this champion. It synergizes really well. The only time I would say you should buy LDR is if you're completely behinds, or they literally have 5 tanks on their comp. Of course, no one to one shot, you shouldn't go collector. Collector is really good against champions that are fairly squishy. Not like if they are able to stack resistances, basically armor, you shouldn't buy collector. But if they're HP stackers or they're squishy, it doesn't really matter. If they're HP stackers, like even HP stackers without resistance, it doesn't matter. They just have HP. You know what I mean? Same thing for Kindred, by the way. Same exact thing. Though right now Kindred's best build, in my opinion, is going Triforce into collector or into LDR, and then buying IE. That's just my opinion right now on Kindred. But we're here to watch Graves, so. But I know the people who play Kindred also play Graves, because these champions are very similar. Just like Graves doesn't have marks, and is a lot more self-sustainable as a champion in terms of his level 1 early invades are a lot stronger. Kindred level 3 is a bit stronger, but Graves level 1 and 2 is really good. Level 3 is okay, because he can like smoke screen, really annoying ability. Here we're getting a free kill. Make sure we get the kill. Boom. Now we have collector. the fight's still going, so I gotta see if I can help. Looks pretty good, not a lot, but I think they're kind of out. We do have collector in like 20 gold, so I'm just gonna yoink some COs. And now we can look at recall. We got our item. Oh, this guy's just trolling, nobody knows. Yeah, I don't know what this guy just did. Oh, yeah, this guy's a big enter, actually. He's a terrorist, not a lie. What kind of map? We're planning to buy merc treads, obviously. Yeah, Poppy, Lux, Zoe. But we're just sitting on all magic right now. See, this guy just randomly invaded. Boom, collected. Now I'm trying to see if I can get this ahead. This is using hexa gates to the fullest. People who push silent too far, you can get behind them using hex gates. You can do it without it too, but it's a lot easier when you have hex gates. We got God over here, just refusing to die. But it's actually crazy the damage this champ does. That was pretty decent dodge, I would say. Here, Kork is about to kill me. It's pretty tanky. If he didn't have tab eyes, I don't think I need to flash. But he's a bit tanky with tier 3 boots. Take the kill. It is better on me. Let's be honest. Wow, that was close. Let me profit. Yeah, third dragon. Maybe we could have played for this red, but I think it's risky with my Morgana being low. And then like maybe random Zoe, bubble, Lux ult. We might die. I see Poppy coming in here. Trying to salvage the play. Just make sure you don't get Poppy ulted here. My guy just do it for fun. Smoke screen that guy so my team can hit him. See how my team has him. So I just focus the Drake. And now I'm just doing the crab. And now I'm getting pissed off. I get the crab though. Almost killed the guy actually. If I dodged the Zoe, I might have killed him. I don't know. But we're pretty fed. We're Lord Dominic's. Now I'm here. Because my camps are down, or up, all up, and that Poppy is spawning before me. I want my team to defend my camps here. This is something you can communicate with the team while you're dead. Especially that they're coming on the map. That they should try to defend your camps. Because it matters, right? You get a lot of XP off your camps now as jungle. That's why I feel like jungle doesn't feel that bad to play. People are saying how like jungle's gonna be really weak and stuff. Maybe in terms of power, it's a bit weaker. But I do think in some ways it is stronger. Because you actually do benefit a lot from full clear a lot more, I feel like, this season compared to before. Like now you full clear and steal camps and you play really good counter jungle kind of way, and you actually play 3 quadrant gaming and stuff. It's really good for that jungler. Here, being careful I don't get poppy-ed, so I don't walk up to the hen. This guy just dies again. That guy literally got shot. Like here, maybe I didn't need to ult this early, but as you can see, just by Last Whisper deals with the tab eyes. Let's say Poppy wasn't playing Hubris. Let's say he was playing Thunder Sky. It's just HP with tab eyes. It's literally the same thing. So this is what I mean. Like, just tab eyes doesn't justify needing to buy Last Whisper seconds. What justifies it is when they start buying a second type armor item, or let's say they're a champion with built-in armor kind of in their kit. Let's say like Malphite, right? His W, when he has his shield, he has resistances, I think, just armor, right? So that plus tab eyes, he's pretty tanky, I would say. So things like that. But I actually can't, from the top of my head, I can't think of any champion like that. So usually you really need Last Whisper when they're, let's say they buy the first armor item, right? And then they show that they want to buy like a Randuin's, like a Death Stance. That's when you need Last Whisper really badly. Here we're playing on side lane because we cleared down. We want to make sure we clear our camps and the side we end up ending our clear on. That's the side we're going to play on. Sometimes of course you can make play on the other side of the map, but you should only do that if it's like, okay, it's better to play on that side And like it is what it is. I just dropped 2 camps. Like whatever. And right now we just really want to get our Lord Doms before the next dragon. Next dragon is Soul. So want to make sure we are as strong as possible for this next dragon. See some shenanigans happening, ball in. Nobody knows. I think I just sit in this bush because I have nothing to do. And I need like 100 gold. Now I want to take like my best's camps or waves. Because I don't think I need to. I just have to wait for my next camps. I'm just pinging the dragon. While you're doing this too, by the way, let's say at the 20-minute mark, and you're like just farming waves, maybe you're playing for a dragon soul like me, right? Just make sure they don't randomly pull the Baron. Keep that in mind. I was also right here, we're just waiting here. Chunk this guy. Forces Valk. We did our job. Looks like it didn't matter, to be honest. Make sure they're fine. Now let's go farm my blue. Then go get my spike. So if you guys need jungle clears, I'll do them sometime this weekend, I think. I'll try. We'll see. I'm catching the wave here one time because I can. I think I messed up the kill here. I should have killed this guy. I'm trolling. The way I use Q is really shit. So I don't know why I smite that guy like that. It's okay. I'm base here, get my Lord Doms. It's very expensive nowadays. But it's a lot stronger than it was before, I think, so it's a good item. I buy here even if though they're like 3 squishy champions because Zahen is a champion that's hard to deal with. So I just want to have like Lord Dominic's Collector is a very good combo. Like now basically no amount of armor can stop you. Before like armor can kind of stop you with just Collector, but now like you just do way too much damage. Here make sure we burn the Edge Knights. We can do it pretty easily with our smoke screen. This guy's just having a nice little ride. Nobody knows. Let me see here. I probably could ult that guy one more time. And then we get a pretty big fight here. We wiped him. And boom. Make sure Poppy can't come to the wall. I just smoke screen. I mean, you can hold your smoke screen here. You don't need to like do what I did. Doesn't really matter though. Now we have Soul. This guy's just trolling. And you see this game, like we just played chill. Like we just farmed. We played through the champions we can play through. And then yeah. Here I'm just trying to force his smites. Maybe try to kill him. Nobody knows. Don't know what this Poppy's doing with Edge Knight. Nobody knows. I'm just trying to take more camps. We can't really do Baron. They're spawning in time, and we can like randomly just die to all the poke that they have. Baron is like a new kind of Otacon, like shreds your resistances if you didn't know that. So it's basically like Otacon 2.0, but it's just Baron. So we just farm. We wait for our ultimates, and then we just win the game for free. Like we have Soul, right? So to guarantee the win, guarantee the LP inside on your account, you just wait for your ultimates, get some vision, pull the Nash, play the fights. You were clearing vision. We could have maybe based for a Zeal. You see that nobody knows what this guy's doing. This probably happens in your elos too, guys. Like when you see supports, I'm gonna give you a quick tip. Like the way I remember climbing a lot is killing their supports. When these supports are walking around warding, and also like, especially if they're range jumps, right? They're very squishy. They're the freest gold bags you can get. It's free 300 golds. So go like kill the supports. Here I didn't want to pull it because Poppy can like stop us. And here I pull it again because we see Poppy, she exited to the right side of the map, the bottom right side. So I pull it now. You can't get here in time. I do enough damage to do it. He ends up being balling. Nobody knows. Bang rank down there. Now we're buying IE. Here you can buy IE, you can buy BT, you can buy Shield Bow, Maw. You already have enough damage when you have this build. Here we just flash on the Poppy. Collected. Collected. Dodging Lux. Collected. Yeah, that's the Graves doping right there. 14 kills. Now, what are we trying to do? I mean, we're just going to try to push. I'm trying to catch the next wave so we can play on it. Matters more than the camp here. We see Corky doing some funny business over there. Nobody knows what he's doing. But yeah, the way we end the game here, we just push it in the waves. And we just get inhibs, and then we end the game. Collected. We gotta start a collected timer actually. A collector timer in the top left of our screen one day in one of the videos. I gotta do that. This collector is literally the best item you can. Dude, collector is such a nice item to buy. I think the guys who like complain the lows, like they don't understand how fun, how strong collector can be, because like they just don't know how to utilize it. It's simple as that. Because it's only the lows that complain about collector. You guys never noticed. Because I know I got some collector enjoyers. So, you know, respect to you guys though. The ones who don't, you need to get better at the game. That's all I know. This item is dopamine. It synergizes really well. Crit champions that have good pop, like pop damage. Like Kindred E, the third proc on her E. Graves combo, you know. Aphelios, like blue bomba ults, you know, like all these shits. So good. Now we have IE, so we actually like 2-hit anyone right now. Can't 1-hits, but we can 2-hits. Champions. Okay, I should have smoke screen there. I think I could have stopped this recall if I smoke screen. Yeah, I'm just no fear because that's Black Shield. This is just me using Black Shield. Advantage. Try and go over the wall so I can help the boy here. He's doing God's work over here. You see, once we get the first inhib, now everything else will start falling. Of course, sometimes it's not always like that. Maybe they have a shit ton of wave clear, so it's a bit harder. Oh no, I walked into just trolling. We're about to end the game. Pretty chill game. Bro, this is a henchman, man. I swear to God. Thanos. Kill him. Nice, we win the game. If you guys enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. See you guys in future videos.